everyone. Hold on, I'm just trying to get myself adjusted. I think I'm in the screen. Can you hear me all okay? Hold on, there we go. Okay, so today is something a little bit different. It's been requested for a while of a diamond painting stream. I am a beginner. I am not a professional. Like, in the way of, I have not done this for years. I don't know all the tricks and the hacks and there's so many amazing channels out there. This is just going to be a relaxing hour. However, I thought instead of me separating my stuff off stream, I'll come on stream and do it. So meaning like measure it out and do the next row and section it off. I'll do that then. And also we'll do sort of a little bit and I'll show you what's going on with that, and I'll bring the camera right in. Hello. No, it's not Tuesday, it's a Friday already. Hello Monica and Joanne and Suzanne. Hi everyone, Bianca, and thank you to those of you that are coming that are usually here for my colouring streams and you're not really particularly into diamond painting, so you can just hang out for an hour before Vicky is on in 2 hours. And she's going to be doing the new Mariola Budek image. I'm back tomorrow with my usual colouring. Hi, Zeely. But today we're just going to do a little bit of diamond painting. And I am just going to section off the next few squares. And this cover minder, I don't know if you can see. This one is from, there we go. This one is from Happy Hippo Finds, and then I actually made a few myself, so I can show you on another diamond painting day how I made them. They're really easy. Oh, I don't know, I like both. Hi Vicky. You got your diamond art today. Woohoo, grab it, join in. Yeah, I made a few of these and I've also made a few more. So if you're wondering what a cover minder is, they're just something that hold your piece of plastic back. So this one is a Happy Hippo Finds, but the rest of them I made. And they're pretty cool, aren't they? I mean, they just look pretty on your canvas. So I'll make a few up, and then my diamond painting friends I can send a few out to for nothing. I just like to do things. Yes, they're so easy. I bought some resin bits, and you literally just buy a magnet, stick it on, make sure they're really good magnets, and they're just so pretty. Okay, so also what I wanted to quickly show you is my diamond painting pens came in. So Andrew, bless his heart, I said to him, oh, these new pens came in, but they're a lot thinner than the other ones, and I'm not quite sure. I like the thicker ones. They've just come out with some more thicker ones. So this is one of their newer ones. This is a Diamond Art Club. I have the referral link in the description. Hello everyone. Hi Bridget. Hiya Pam. Hi everyone. Welcome. So this one is a really nice spark. Look at that sparkle. So it's so nice. But they've got thicker ones than this because the original ones were so thick. I'll show you. This is my favourite. Can you see the difference? One is a little bit thinner. This is my unicorn favourite one. I love this. This is Diamond Art Club. But these are thinner in the barrel of how you hold them. I prefer the thicker ones. I don't get hand cramps. And then the other thin one that they came out with. Hi, Mum. I know you just phoned. I'll phone you back when I've finished. Is this one. It's like a popsicle ice cream with red. Sorry about the glare. The red and the blue. So these are the thinner range, and I know there's been some problems because the tops didn't fit in and I had to really carefully put them in, so whatever's in them is staying in them now. So the top ends weren't as good as the older ones, but they have some thicker ones in now. So they are so beautiful, really beautiful. But yeah, I should have answered Mum so you could say hello to everyone. So they came in and I'm so happy with them. And quickly before we get on with some diamond painting and sectioning off, I got Happy Mail from Vicky. Do you want to see it? Yeah, I love the pink one as well. I love them all. They've got a brand new one which is clear. That is amazing. So that'll be the next one. So remember our lovely Vicky, Colouring Vicky in the chat here. she did Harry Otter, and we named him on stream. I come up with a Harry because he looked like, because it was an otter. Isn't this amazing? It's going in a frame. It did get a little bit bashed up in transit, but that's the post for you. What can you do? You can always have a go at them, but I can wrinkle that out. And she put my little name tag as well, so that can go on the back of the frame. And this is actually going to go on my wall with my I think we're going to put this above Chip, or it can go beside me where it'll go on the side there, and I'll show you when I get it framed. Isn't it amazing? I was like, Vicky, Vicky, I love him. I was like, oh my gosh. She said, oh, but he hasn't got the lightning strike. And I was like, do you know what? That doesn't matter. It's hiding under his fuzz. It's fine. But how he looks is how I feel at the moment, like a couch potato. I love him so much, so thank you so much. I love him. He made me smile. I love him. I love him. I love him. So yeah, Harry Otter's going to go in my front room. He's so cute. I love it, the fuzz. Oh dear, the fuzz is hiding the lightning strike. Okay, so anything that I wanted to show you. Okay, set up. So I've got myself on, it was actually Melody that helped me out with this. She was like, Sam, you need to put it on an easel. So I've got it on my easel. And I've got clothes pegs at the moment holding it. And I've rolled up, I don't know if you can see, but I've got them on pegs here as well, just to roll it up and hold it. And also, I use the larger trays. So we're going to be using the pink one because I just love it. And I don't like the small trays. I don't know about anyone else, but I cannot stand them. Hey, Beverly, that's okay. Please lurk away, anyone. I like the bigger trays. And I also got the one that doesn't have a spout, but I prefer the spouts. But you just take the top out to let everything out. I much prefer the spouts because I just hold the spout, and then, you know, this is my favourite. And this was actually sent by Elizabeth. Please check out Happy Hippo Finds. She might be on a break right now because she's moving, but she's an absolute gem of a lady, and she does all the little accessories and cute things. She sent me the large tray. So I used that. I made my little pot, and it's got my wax. Yes, of course I can. So I've got my little wax. When I make some cover minders, Vicky, I'll send you a couple as well. So I put my wax in a little pot, and I also have a roller just to make sure that you've rolled out and it's all like, you know, flat. And your setup, you don't need to do this if you've got baggies. Baggies are fine, but I would highly recommend that you get yourself a little sorting like pots, bead. I've put the link for this in the description as well. I've got one that's got different sizes because you usually get a lot of 310. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike. I'll have a look after the stream, hun. Okay, so we got a lot of 310s usually, and instead of having them in about 7 of these, you get a large container. So you can put the whole lot of the 310s in there, and then you've got medium size and then little size. So there's lots of different sizes, and with Diamond Art Club they give you the stickers so you don't have to write them all out, which is really handy. If you do them in the baggies, you'll have to put the stickers on them yourself, and I just usually stick that at the very top so I know exactly what that's for because I kit it up beforehand. And then I have a little extra pot, and that's for my trash drill. So you know the drills that are like, I've got building work going on downstairs. Sorry about the noise, guys. I'll shut the windows in a minute. But you know, like you get a trash drill that's like half size, that kind of thing. Bear with me. Oh, I used a placer. I can't, not all the time though. Just let me shut the window because it's really noisy. My elderly neighbour is having his bathroom done, and he's having a shower put in because it's quite dangerous for him being in the bathtub. So there's a lot of building work going on. If you hear a lot of drills and a lot of saws, it's just because they're having the bathroom done literally directly at the masonette underneath me. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is section off a section. I was going to do this like beforehand, but I thought no, I'm going to do it on stream so you can see. So if you are going to be new to this is just a good way to start yourself off. So we're going to go to the corner here, and I've got them by 12. So get your ruler. Hi Lou. So just grab your ruler. Let me move my coffee, otherwise that's going to go everywhere. And it was just an hour. I'm going to do an hour to an hour and a half, seeing how we are. But I think these are really nice to do for an hour. Oh, and what I did get out of the pound shop yesterday. So if you've got a canvas that has the sticky at the top and at the sides, you need some washi tape. And ones that preferably don't have any gold foiling, because the gold foiling will stick to the sticky. So these also you can use, depending how sticky they are, to section off. So washi tapes are a must. And these were £1 for the two, the tubs are £1. So look how pretty they are. You've got some like succulents, some cactuses, just some nice teal ones. And then these ones are like Valentine's type, but they were £1. £1, you can't go wrong. Poundland, if you're in the UK, Poundland. Okay, so I'm just going to move that. At the side, I've roughly got mine for centimetres, 12 centimetres. Yeah, 12 centimetres at the side. So, hi Kat. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 12 centimetres. I'm not hanging, but I might with this one. I might make the exception with this one. Otherwise, they're going to be in my closet, I think. Or some will be gifted. So the next one will be 12 again. So we're going to go from this bit here to this bit here. And it's roughly going to be 12 along that way. So we're going to section off again. I'm just going to use my painter's tape. Rough, for a rough guide. I'm going to hold my ruler in place with a clip, and we're going to section off. I know, isn't it amazing? I love it so much. Okay, so we're going to go for 12 centimetres. So we're going to section off. Let me grab you down. So section off how big you want your squares. I'm doing mine 12 centimetres by 12 centimetres, and then I split this into 4. I'm just going to move my mic here. You will see it in the screen, but that's okay because we're going to zoom in when we do something. So just grab the canvas to where you need it and section off how big you want your squares. Personally, 12 to me, and then into 4. So just cut it off and put your tape down. You need something quite sticky. So I would say painter's tape or a good washi tape. I just need to move that for a second. Let's go backwards. Sorry about the squeak. There we go. So you can take that off now. And then you need to section off into squares again. So we'll see how long this is. You don't have to be this precise, but so it's 12 inches. 12. It's 20 inches, so we're going to go for 4. We'll go for 5. Okay, so we'll go 5 roughly. You could do it by eye. I'm not going to be so specific. I know, but that's just, I don't know why I'm just so anal about things, I think. Where I just got to do, I don't know, Lou, honestly, you don't need to be this exact. Okay, so I'm just going to roughly just move them along. Okay, and then we need to do another 5. So we'll do another one. So it's be into 4 roughly. This is just the way I do it. Hi Claire, how are you, my love? So that'll probably be another one, wouldn't it? Roughly. Yeah, you don't have to be this exact. This is just me being over the top. But it's just how when I look at something, it has to be neat. I don't know why. Whoops. Okay, and then we need to do another 1. So yeah, roughly. Okay. Sorry about the noise in advance. As I said, there's building works going on directly underneath me. It probably needs to be a bit longer, but never mind. Roughly about there. I need to do a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So just section your squares off however big you want them. You can do smaller. You could do larger. I think this is roughly about the size that I like to do at a time because it makes me feel like I've achieved something when I've done a big square like that, then another big square, and then I get my strip done in 4. So if I come back, sorry about the mess on the desk for a second, you can see I've sectioned off my amount. So I've done 12 centimeters by roughly, we'll go by centimeters, 12 by 12 roughly, yep, 12. Oh, I didn't even realize I did that. 12 by 12. So I've sectioned mine off in 12 down, 12 each along. So 12 by 12. That's roughly how I've done it. Also, another thing that I suggest that you grab yourself is a straightener. You can get the big ones, the big tools. This is a straightener. So when you're going along and you need to straighten your drills up, you literally just go along like the edges and like push them, or you can section them off in the middle. So this one has I don't know how many that is, but it's quite a long one, and then we've got a shorter one, and you've got even smaller ones than that. So that's all very, very easy on prep, isn't it? So let me move my bits and bobs, and then we're going to get stuck in for a little while, and we're going to chit chat. Yes, who's after any of the new ones? Okay, let's come down. So we will roughly come back to, let's have a look. Let's come over here, guys. Let's come over here. Okay. So I'll zoom in a little bit, but I think you can kind of see now. I was going to put the light pad behind. I have got a light pad, yeah. I was going to put it behind, but do you want that behind? I don't mind. Or can you see? Because I thought my lighting is actually pretty good. Let's put the lighting over it. You can see the symbols really clearly on my screen. What about on yours? So you will peel this back, but what you now need to do is cut, but you've got to be so careful on cutting. So you don't want to cut through your canvas. So you've got to be super, super careful. So if you've got like a little X-Acto knife or a craft knife, you've got to be so careful on this part because you can cut through the canvas. I roughly do, so we're going to go so careful. So I'm going to go on the actual, and I'm not sorry about that, I was in the camera then. Sorry guys, I'm not going to push hard. And it's the same with going down here. I don't want to push hard. So very carefully. Just be so careful with this. Because it's thin. It's thin. It will peel back. Oh, I'm knocking the camera. Let me come up a bit. So I don't want to go over too harsh because you can go through the canvas. I haven't done that yet, but you can easily. Right. You just need to start that off on there. There you go. So that will come down like that, and it will peel across as well. So that's how to do them, but see, I've not gone through the canvas, so it's fine. So I do a section at a time, and this is what your cover minders are for. They will come along and they will hold back your little bit of plastic like that. So yeah, so easy. I don't think I need to have it on this one, but we'll see. If you can you see that nice and clear in the screen? I hope it doesn't like get, yeah, it's really, really, really very gentle on that part. Yeah. So I personally prefer the nice big trays. Give it a good shuffle, and we'll just do this for a little while. Okay. I wasn't looking this week, but I think, I don't know, I think unless Mandy Manzano comes out with one, or Hannah Lynn's got one. So yeah, there's lots and lots to get stuck into. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, is going to be really hard me not touching this camera. I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to go for this symbol. It's like it's a blue. It's this one above, this darker blue. And if I hit the camera, I'm so sorry. But as long as you can see what I'm doing. But I love doing this. It's like a newfound love. It's so relaxing. So when you put it in your tray, guys, just give it a good shuffle. and get those like ones that are not wanting to go in line to the side, and then you have like a straight row of diamonds, and you always get that little one that wants to escape, and it's like, no fella, you're not going in there. So I just put that. Also get your wax. I always have my wax beside me as well, so I usually stick, just because it's so much easier, I stick a little bit beside me there and I spread it out, just because when I'm dipping, it's easy for me to go, thank you. So yes, I love doing this. All right, now we can start. So have I got the basics going? Am I all right for the basics? So I'll have this next time we do this, I'll have it all set up properly, but I just wanted to show you how I section and how I get my stuff ready, what I do, and yeah, and how the setup is. But next time we'll come ahead and we'll just go straight into diamond painting. So I'm going to go for this little blue symbol here. I've got my Diamond Art Club unicorn pen, and you literally just dab and go, and that's what I love about this hobby. It is so versatile, you can just dab and go. Okay, maybe I need to make that a bit thinner. Also, what you'll find with ABs is they don't want to stick to your paddy, not your paddy wax, that's another brand, but your wax, it doesn't want to go. So I need to get an angle where I can do this, guys. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't want to, it's the side ones. There's two that look very similar. I'm just going to do single individual ones. Yeah, start dabbing. Get it out, Bianca. That's what, do you know what? This is what I said about these streams. They might not be for everyone, but what they might do is make you want to go and grab your hobby. But if you don't get them in line, I'm just going to give you an example. If you don't get them in line, this is where your straightener comes in handy, and you literally just push them together. So just like that, and they'll go in line. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay right there with you. I might have to pull back a little bit, just because I haven't got any room to maneuver with my hand. So we'll see. But it's the other ones. Now, it's really hard actually to do it at this angle. I'm at the side. But if it doesn't go in line, straighten it up and you're good to go. And if you get any residue on your wax that comes onto your pen, does anyone get that? I just twirl it off onto my wax. Okay, let me grab my phone so I can see the chat beside me. It's so much better. Okay, so just dab and go. And I always say that this is a nice thing for anyone that's beginning out, because you can literally just dab and go. So if you wanted something relaxing, Vicky, you're going to enjoy it so much. Vicky's bought her first canvas. She's going to enjoy it. She got a Moana one, am I right, Vicky? Oh, did you get a Moana one, hun? And that's another thing. Always look as well at legally licensed, because some companies just use a lot of illegal stuff. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. I did a party shop. I love Donnie. Does anyone watch Donnie? Diamond Painting with Donnie? I love her so much. She cracks me up. I love her hauls. Oh, sorry, guys. I love everything she does. Hold on. It's gone out of focus, isn't it? Oh, and I was so happy. Remember our lovely Kenny? Her Joe's home. There we go. So Kenny's got Joe now. I'm like, ah! Yeah, I do. But the ABs don't want to stick, do they? Melody, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't want to stick. This has got quite a lot of ABs on it. So I'm going to use the multiplacer in a minute to show you how to use them as well, for those of you that haven't done diamond painting before. For those of you that do, you know what I'm talking about. You don't need me. I am just in love with this hobby so much. I've got very shaky hands today, and that's just because every now and then I get really weak wrists. I don't know what's going on with that, but I've been saying it for a while. I get really, really weak wrists. Okay, so just nice and easy, this hobby, isn't it? So we're going for the ones that are coming outwards. So there's two that look the same. Look, you got this one and this one. They look very similar. One goes one way, one goes the other. So it's just not confusing those. Okay, so what I'll do is the multi-placer to show you. The multi-placer is the end. I personally don't like big ones. I like 3, roughly. Oh, I love Donnie. Diamond painting with Donnie. I love her. She does great hauls. Okay, so you put 3. I've got 3 on there. Oh, I love Donnie. So I'm just going to go here. I just got to turn it for myself so you can see. So you can just go along and just put 3 together. And it just makes life easy. But I'm at an angle, so it's really hard to do. Yes, go sub to Donnie. Donnie's one of my favourites to watch, if I'm honest. I love her. So yeah, you just put them on. I love it. Yes, they do. They pull the pink wax out on every single one. But you know, the multi-placer is the only thing that it doesn't do that to. So I just got to come at this angle. Sorry, guys. And I will set my angle up better next time so that you can have, like, I have a better angle as well. Who's participating in Christmas in July? Anyone? Has anyone got a Christmas diamond paint in? That's maybe something to do as well. So yeah, it's just a nice chilled, relaxed hour. And it is weird for me to do this actually. And I'm not trying to take anyone's spots before everyone says, oh, you're trying to do this. No. I am just doing this once a month for the time being and see how it goes. But I absolutely love doing it. And I've got I'm waiting on a couple of things still. Because I'm like anticipating to film that haul that I'm supposed to be filming. And then nothing's turning up. Right, you see that pink residue? I just roll it off and put it onto the wax again. It does come off some of them. So, oops. How are you finding them, Melody? Has anyone used Paddy Wax? Because there's mixed reviews on it and I was like, there's so many accessory stores. It's like crazy. I'm looking and I'm like, who are you buying from? It's like, it's too many things. Whoops. Right, I'm going to have to move up slightly. Only because I'm going to hit the camera. That's better. I won't hit you now. Sorry, I'm smacking you in the faces. Okay. So I will use multi-places and I will set my camera up at the side. It might be easier to do this on my phone actually. Yeah, you can. I just pick it up. And the good thing, as you know, with poured glue, that's another thing. You can slide diamonds on poured glue. So much easier. Oh, so you don't have to keep replacing it. Is that right? They go out of stock like boom, don't they? Boom. It's like you look and they're gone. It's like, who got them? And there's also, you can replace certain drills with sparklers. Have you got those? Anyone? So there are things called sparklers and they're like diamonds. They really are sparkly. And you can replace certain colours with sparklers. I've got a really shaky hand today. Really shaky hand. I don't know what's going on with my hand. I've been saying that to Mum as well. Okay, so they are not straight. So just get your straightener and just straighten them out. And then it's done. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, really? You use them? Yes, there's mixed reviews on them. On Paddy Wax. Really shaky hands. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. I don't know what's happening. My wrists sometimes get really bad. I need to go to the doctors about it. I'm like, what's going on? This is new. What's going on? What's happening? Okay. I'm going to move my mic just because it's easy to have it somewhere else. Right, just move that. Okay, let's adjust myself. Just let me know if you can still hear me, because I'm just doing single drills at the moment. Until I come over here, I can do bigger, you know, amounts. I like the square, but I am enjoying the round, I must admit. There's more canvas on a round and less drills. I can't see to do that on that angle. Yeah, you can use the stuff supplied, and you know what, if you don't want to invest too much, everything that you need to get started, is there any there? No. Everything that you need to get started on a diamond painting is there. You don't need to actually go and buy anything. It's there. So this is right with like colouring, you don't need half of the stuff that we have, but we do just because we love it and we invest in it. It's the same with diamond painting. You don't need all the accessories. It's just I'm one of those people that love little bits and bobs. So it all depends on if you want to invest in all the little bits or if you just want to stick with a kit. I think personally, either or. You don't have to invest in lots. So don't feel you have to buy into loads and loads of things, because you don't. Hello, darling, my love. How are you? So just honestly, just go with what you're comfortable with. If you want to get a kit, one kit, and you don't want to buy anything, it's got everything in that kit that you need. So don't feel you have to get tons. If you're someone that is like me and I'm terrible and I like to get all the accessories, then these sort of links and these places and these sparklers and these magnets and everything else is the things that you want to invest in. But honestly, you don't need to. It's just fun. So when we hear something new, we're like, ooh, what's that? All right, let's move on to another color and do some up here. Oh, I love the round. I'm loving the round. Sorry about the autofocus, guys. I just realised it keeps going out. Oh, I'm loving the rounds are fun. I actually love square, but I'm finding this is a lot quicker. Not on stream so much, but quicker, and like when you're sitting there in front of the telly and it's at the right angle for you. Yeah, definitely quicker. Okay, let's go to our next colour. Let's go for this like fleshy colour at the side. Absolutely. So you put them on your tray, just click them out your tray, give them a shuffle. As I said, if you're new, because there are a few people that haven't done this before, and then they go in like lines. That's what you need. You need the lineage. You need the lineage. Okay. Vicky, I know Vicky's just ordered one. As I said, I know she'll enjoy this. Okay. So I'm going to use the multi-placer. Make sure you got your wax all properly in there, because sometimes as well, I don't think I have to refill my wax too often. People say about the pink, I love the pink wax, but the pink wax doesn't like the ABs at all. And then at the end you can give it a good straighten up. It depends what angle you're at, guys. It all depends. Let's go for a 2, and you can put 2 on the end. You don't have to put 3, even though I've got a 3 placer on there. You can just put the 1 or the 2. It's entirely up to you. Night night, Pam. Sweet dreams, honey. I know, you're gonna love it. It's so addictive. It's so addictive. And Mandy Manzano has said and confirmed she is doing a Moana drawing at the moment. It's nearly finished, so that might be a diamond painting because it's very requested. And the ones that I am dying, has anyone ever seen them? Woody and Jessie. Have you seen her drawings of them? And they will be the super long ones, like the Frozen ones that she's done. I love Mandy. I love everything she does, and it's crazy because if you saw my phone, I've got a Sugar Plum Fairy. That's the one I'm waiting for so much. I just love her. And Chuck Pinson, is anyone liking his ones? They're quite picturesque. I love his stuff as well. But they look like they'd take a day and an age, you know, on top. They look like they're just going to take forever. These ones are fun and whimsical. Hiya, my lovely Heather, how are you? We're diamond painting. Where's Ian? Ian, you should get Ian doing one. I love it. So Heather's Ian, husband. He diamond paints as well. I call him the diamond painting king because he just flies through them. But they are fun. You can see how quick they are as well. So if I come up and back, you probably won't get my thumb straight in there. So yeah, just nice and easy and chilled. Okay, let's go for another one in that one. And as I said, wait till you've done like a line and then straighten it all up. So I'm just doing one section with you. And today is just like an hour and a half. I can't believe we've been on 35 minutes already. I went and saw my mum and dad yesterday again, like for the second time during all this craziness. Oops. Let's take that one off. Let's put 2. Yeah, my nails all broken, they've all gone funny, and I'm like, ah, I give up. What are you all up to? Oh, true to form, I have been colouring every day. I'm doing my Christmas in July picture at the moment, a Hannah Lynn. It also goes for a few hashtags on Instagram because there's like a whimsical something that I think John the Bibliophile's doing, and another lady's doing a Hannah Lynn all year. Good. Good. Right, and then you just tap it back into your pot and then it goes away again, and I've got like a wayward diamond there, but we'll put that back. Okay, next one. That one actually goes on one of those. You always get a sneaky diamond. Is anyone else like that? You get one, or you find a couple in your lap and you're like, where did you come from? I thought I got you. That goes on one of them just for now. And that was one of them. Okay, let's go for this arrow, which is another blue. One of them. There's a couple of shops, isn't there? I mean, some of you know them and you're like serial buyers of diamond paintings and you know all the like shops. So give it a shake and just put to the side. And then you get your lines. And as I said, you'll get those sneaky ones, just put them down. They always get there. Yes, I know, the sneaky ones. I find them all over the place. I'm like, where did you come from? And then I have to sort out which ones they go into. Okay, so we're going for these like, these arrows. I honestly can't use multi-places beyond 3. I don't know, is anyone the same? I honestly can't do it. They just don't line up. I'm like, where did you come from? Okay. Let's go for 2. Yeah, my multi-places abilities do not go beyond that. Okay, so I'm just gonna straighten. And just make sure it's straight. There we go. If it keeps going out of focus, it's just because I'm close. I'm going to turn, let's put the 2 there. Let's try that. Hold on, guys. Lou, did he? Andrew finds them. He's like, what's this? And I'm like, a drill. He's like, why are they called drills? I have no idea. They are beautiful, aren't they? I love them. So I just love this hobby. I would sit and, but my back doesn't like me for too long. So I try and do just a square at a time. That's my limit. I do a square at a time. If you're someone that can sit and do it all day, I envy you, because You have to get up though, to be careful because your neck. So get a easel, if you've got any, this is on an easel. I'll show you properly after. If I do a video, I'll do like one. Have you got this one, Melody? I'll do a video where I show you everything of the setup, like how I do it. But I've had a lot of help, so I'll reference everyone and everything that I've had help with, because there are channels. Go and have a look, diamond painting channels. There's lots of channels that will help you out. Okay, get some more wax on there. Take any residue off on the end. Yeah, it helps my neck more than anything. My neck was killing me. Was your neck hurting? My back is more because just sitting for long periods of time, but it's more the neck. The neck was like, ow. And if you get any trash drills or drills that don't look like the rest of them, take them out. Like, they might be small, they might be halved. Take them out because they're going to be no good for it. So just put them in a little trash drill pot, or in a little bin, or just something, a little tray beside you. Just take them out. They're not going to be a part of your painting. They're going to not fit. So have a look for them. They will be, I get a few. I haven't had many actually. Diamond Art and the Alina, I've got a post review to post on her painting. The Alina Lazareva one as well. She didn't have many trash drills whatsoever. The drills were square and they were just brilliant, and the overall result of the painting was just beautiful. So yeah, it was really, really nice. Okay, see, like this one just needs a quick straighten, so just get your straightener in there. Like that, just quick. Hello Mama Tot, how are you, lovely? But as I said, if you're getting, Vicky, you might have more stickiness around the edge, like at the side here. It goes beyond and stretches. You need to get some tape on that so you don't stick yourself to it. And a lot of diamond paintings do have a big sticky edge. Diamond Art Club, not so much. I think they've listened. And if you have any questions, just message, well, you message me anyway, so it's fine. Anytime, just have a message and say Sam. But there's lots of diamond painting channels. Hey Darlene, how are you, lovely? Okay, so again, just straighten up if you've got any issues with your straightening, like I do. Am I a bit too particular? Does everything have to be silly straight? I have to have things like uniformed. Okay, so it's just working on one at a time. I'm just doing a few at a time to show you the colours. I usually work on one square bit at a time, and then with whatever drill I've got out, and then I go to the next colour, and that's the easiest way to do it. I'm just showing you the colours of this one because I have, as I said, I've got a referral link in the description, which means you'll get 15%, I think it is, off. And if they're out of stock, please make sure that you put your email address in there, and they will email you when it comes back in, and you have to be quick. It's the same on release day. You've got to be quick. If you're not quick, you miss out. And it's quite like, some people get so hurt by it, and I'm like, it will come back. It's fine. Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone. It's different today. I've got a light pad. I've got one. I do use it. I just wasn't using it on the stream today because I wanted to show you. It keeps going out of focus, which is driving me insane. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let's try this. Sorry about that. It keeps going out of focus. I'm going to try and keep it in focus. They do sell so quick. I'm trying to keep you in so it doesn't keep going out, but what I think I'll have to do, you know what I might do? I think these will be better on the phone. So next time I'll have it all set up and I'll have the phone on here, I think. which I think will be a lot easier for you to see, and I'll put the light pad behind. Although I didn't have the light pad today just because I thought we'd be alright with all my lighting because I've got a ton of it. But yeah, it was just a little chill out today, first one. Oh, see, I used to say that, Mama Tot. I used to say all the time, they're not for me. I don't think I'll have the patience. And it's one of the best things to do in your free time. I love it so much. They look amazing. They are amazing to do. And believe it or not, people have that. I think that's a taboo. I think, you know, when we say stereotypical stuff, people automatically think that you're going to have no patience. I think there's complete opposite. I think, personally, they relax me more than I'd say more than colouring at times. Colouring can sometimes, I fret over the colour choices, or if something doesn't come out right. With this, you don't. You just dab in diamonds on a canvas. And anyone can do it. Anyone can. Well, that's where the light pad will come in handy. And these are nice and clear on Diamond Art Club. If you've got eyesight, you know, your eyesight's not strong, or you've got issues with it. I think if you have a look, do a small one first. Do a beginner one first and see how you get on. I think it's just one of those. I honestly think you'll enjoy it. And if you don't, it won't be like something that you've spent a lot of money on if you try something small. Hi Judy, how are you? Long time. We'll have to do this on the phone next time, guys, just because I do think my phone won't keep going out of focus. Okay, so that's another colour. I'll come down to the other colours after. Okay, so if I come up, you'll see like it will link in with all these clouds, and you'll see the AB ones. You can see the extra sparkle. It's all that section there. It's got like an extra. Can you see that? It's like an extra sparkle. Yeah, I think so. Try a cheap one, even though, you know, some of them you've got to be really careful because a lot of them can be stock images which are allowed. Some of them are illegal, like there's mandie, manzano ones that are illegal, and etc. It's one of those things. I think it's just sourcing out what you find is a stock image. So check it against stock images. Okay, so we're just going to go for some H. I'm doing just a few colours of everything so you can see. And as I said, give it a good old shake. And you get there's a few extras in there that shouldn't be in there. Can you see like the odd, you get the one that shouldn't be there, but they're in there like that. I think they're the blacks that go, I think they're the black ones. Or grey, there might be the grey in Jasmine's hair. We'll have to have a look. I'll match it up. And then I'm just straightening down those ones that want to escape. And then we're going to come to some H's. And what I might have to do is just keep slightly up because it is going out of focus all the time for you, which is very frustrating. I am on my webcam, but we'll try it. So we're going to do some of the multi-placing. I just want to show you some of these beautiful colours. And as I said, so chilling, so relaxing. It's a nice pastime if you want to sit in front of the telly, watch some Christmas in July films, watch your box sets, or listen to an audiobook. It is so, so relaxing. It's dab and go. So for those of you that honestly don't think you have the patience for it, I'm going to give you the challenge of buying a small one. You'll get everything in that kit that you need to start. You won't need to buy anything else. And I guarantee you'll change your mind on it. Make sure you're totally chilled out when you do it, like no distractions. Kids in bed, Husband's doing his own things. And chill. Oh, you got one of the DIY moon ones. Yeah, see, they're quite pricey though, but they're beautiful. And they've got some really nice artists that are licensed to them. See how beautiful the colours are. They're cool. I call them grown-up paintings. Does that make sense? Like, they're really something you'd hang up on your walls. Grown up. I call them grown-up paintings on DIY Moon. And I love the care and attention they put into their service as well. Oh, Dee Dee's on as well. There's lots of people on today. I'm like, oh, sorry. I will be going shortly, probably in about 20 minutes. This is just at the beginning to show you, you know, how to start your painting off. See, all those H's are done. I'll put the light pad behind next time, guys. And then just tap it back into that pot. And as I said, all the numbers are at the front so you can see them as well. Next one, so we'll go for this blue. Is that a blue round one? And that looks like a lovely colour, which is this like deep blue. It's really, really nice. So this is this like round blank one here. And as I said, always give it a good shake. Line them up. So all nice and lined. It's so much easier for you. Always shake it, shake it. Always shake it. But that's going to be this one, this colour here. So it's like a dark blue. They're so much quicker, my gosh. So it doesn't actually take too long if you use the multi-placer. You can use them singly. I like to use the multi-placers. 3 multi-placer, no bigger. And then again, if you get any that you're not quite satisfied with, just line them. Do them as you go along. Just line them up. And it's done for you really, really quickly. So I'm on the end here, sorry. I'm just reading the chat. Oh, nice. He's a new artist, isn't he? Jeremiah Morelli. There's I don't know if you've seen, there's another one on there. Hold on. I don't know the name. The name is, I'll show you. I don't know if you've seen them. It's this artist. It's like a chibi. I don't know if you've seen. They're adorable. Look at them. Oh, you've probably seen that one that's around. I followed this artist for so long, and there is the Sailor Moon one. And look at that. So you have to buy huge, I think they're square drills. And you have to buy quite big to get the effect. I can't remember the name. I'll have to have a look for you. But there's so many different artists around. Oh, do you want to quickly see Chip? You all like Chip. So this is how I left him the other day. Look at him on the pillow. This is on the sofa, upside down. Wax, just a normal pink wax. And then when I came in, this is how he sits on me. He's such a wally. I was like, oh my God, this dog. He's too much. Is that, yes, because they've got a different Instagram name. So I know quite a few people like Sailor Moon and chibi stuff. So if you wanted to go check that out as well. I know there's a lot of Sailor Moon fans. in that, just in general. He's unbelievable, isn't he? The way he sits is so funny. He's such a character. Although he was naughty yesterday because I took him to my mum and dad's for a little while, and he hasn't been there for a long time, so he was really showing off like a kid, you know, when they get too much attention. That was him yesterday. He was showing off something rotten, and I was like, excuse me, little man, you know, come on, behave yourself. But he's like, I always say he's like a human, my dog. I don't know about anyone else's, but my dog acts like a human. He is definitely not like a dog. He's like a little child. And he was really showing himself up yesterday, and I was like, no, this is not how you've been behaving. You've been so good. No, I haven't looked at them. What are they called? Treasure Studio Arts. I'm telling you, Judy, these dogs they have evolved. Oops, I'm on the end here. I haven't got it on the canvas. They have evolved. They are not dogs anymore. There we go. These dogs, I'm telling you, let me just move my canvas along a little bit. That's better. Okay. Oh, wow. See, Chip is, she's tiny. Chip is, I think, about the same. No, he's not. Hold on. How he's 8 pounds. He's 4 kilos. He's quite a big chihuahua. He's not tiny. He's small, but he's not a tiny dog in general. He's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, he's 8 pounds. So he's 4 kilos. And his mum is 2-point-something kilos. She's tiny. I love little dogs. I know there's people like, no, they're like rats. The biggest one I've heard is little rat. I'm like, no, they're not. They're just the same as any other dog. You just treat them like any other dog. Okay, so I'm just going to stop on that colour there. Okay, so it's quite relaxing, as you can see. And I showed you the beginning, didn't I? If anyone wasn't here, you can just quickly have a look at the beginning where I was just putting the canvas like strips and squares, 12 by 12. Okay, so we'll go for this colour over here, which I need to find. Right, let's find that one. I think it's that one. Yep. Okay. It's beautiful, isn't it? The colours are so beautiful. But I do think diamond paint is very individual. Like, it's one of those things like, you know, I say colouring and art in general, you are kind of showing skill, technique and that types of thing. This is very much like a chill out with me hobby. Come and relax. I'll show you how to start it up, but grab your hobbies and watch along, listen to the chat, you know, that kind of thing. Does that make sense? It's very much a chill hobby, whereas I think art and stuff can be a mixture of, you know, part techniques, part chat, part a bit of everything. I said to Andrew before I came on, oh my God, I have to speak before 12 o'clock. I'm not a morning person. I got up so late this morning. I was like, oh, I usually don't come alive till about 2. Genuinely, do not come alive till about 2 o'clock. Hold on, there's one that's gone on its own. Where can that go? There you go. I think that's all of them apart from a couple. They're all singles now, aren't they? Yep. You had... Oh, yeah, so many people say that, Kat. So many people say that they wouldn't have a little dog, they don't really like them. I used to work with a guy who used to call him a, you know, he not Chip because I didn't have him then, but just Chihuahuas in general, he used to call them rats. I was like, oi, not very nice. He was like, they are, they're little rats. And I was like, Sean. Because he used to have a big-eared, flappy, nutcase Dalmatian who was amazing. But poor Keo, I've learned, he messaged me, Keo died. And I was like, no, Keo was too young. You got a Chihuahua, Judy. Yay. I love the Chihuahuas. I think everyone should have a Chihuahua. I'm like, I love them. Okay, let's go for some of the 4, which is an even darker colour. The pen is a Diamond Art Club pen. It's a nice chunky one. It's a nice chunky Diamond Art Club one. And it's not expensive either. But you can buy some amazing ones all over the place. But this one is a nice chunky one. But be careful because now they do have a smaller one. So if you're looking, they have a thinner one and a thicker diamond painting pens. I would go for the thicker ones, even though these ones are actually quite comfortable as well, as long as you hold it and hold the thicker bit into the ridge of your hand. These ones are just a little bit more comfortable for me, and they've just come out with 3 more. If you look on their website, they've come out with 3 more chunky pens, and they're not expensive. With shipping, this was £20, so it's not expensive. I would want a Dachshund though as well. That's not a lie. A Dachshund, a Basset Hound and a Chihuahua. They would be my 3. I absolutely love Dachshunds. They are hilarious, and who wouldn't want a little sausage? They're so cute. But I've always wanted a Basset Hound. What's a dog you've always, for the dog people out there, what's a dog that you've never owned that you've wanted? Mine's always been a Basset. I've always wanted a Basset Hound. I think they are, I'd have one if we had a house and not a masonette. Like, masonettes are like a flat. If we, you know, sold up and went and bought a house, we'd have a, hold on, we would have a Basset Hound. I would have a Basset Hound. And another Chihuahua for Chip. Maybe. I don't know. If I can't have children, I'm going to be the crazy dog lady. Hi, Tammy. I will be the crazy dog lady if my body doesn't allow me to have babies. Yep. And add a budgie in there as well. Okay. Next door's dog's barking. She's adorable. She's a little Yorkie. But if you wanted to know about this in particular, anyone coming in, you wanted to know in particular about this canvas, it's called I Choose You by Mandie Manzano. It's on Diamond Art Club. The referral link is in the description, and you'll get percentage off. They are not in stock at the moment on this one, but do subscribe your email to their address at the bottom, and it will notify you when it goes back into stock. They're pretty good with letting you know, so don't miss out because they go quick if you wanted this one. As you can see, the colours are absolutely beautiful on them. I've got this is a sky though, so you've got all these blues and greens and whites and ABs. I'll show you the ABs in a minute because we've got a few of them, but I use my multi-placer. Hello, Connie, my lovely. I've got to catch up on your stream. Are they the new luminants? They're not. Most places are getting them in stock now, but they're not shipping out until next week, I think, here. I believe. I was at my mum and dad's yesterday, so sorry to miss your stream. I went to go and see the mum and the dad. Okay, let's do a couple of the ABs then to show you, right? ABs, Aurora Borealis. I can never say it. I hope I said that right. Aurora Borealis these are what they look like. They have a super shiny coating so that your painting has that extra sparkle. I mean, look at them. just look at them. Look how shiny they are in your screen. Imagine how it looks on your painting. It's like, oh my goodness me. Are you going off for the weekend? Borelias. Borelialis. Thank you. Is that how you say it? Borelialis? Thank you. Okay, so when you shuffle them, look at them. Just look at that. Ah, you got the new ones. That's all we make. 3 weeks. Wow. Okay, so I don't use this because the wax comes out. I use my multi-placer end. And if it's going to come out, it's going to come out. But I use the multi-placer end and it generally is okay. No, see, look, it comes out. It drives me bananas. But look how they look. They're so beautiful. Okay. Let's go for a 2. And I try not to press down too hard with these, otherwise it does take the wax off. So I try and do them very gently, otherwise the wax comes off with the ABs, the pink wax anyway. See how nice and shiny they are, and you can actually put one single one on there as well. So I just stick them on with the multi-placer. Just like that. It is a bit of a pain, but the multi-placer is the only thing that works for me where my wax doesn't come off, because I'll show you what happens. Right, I'm going to go to my single tip and watch. Right, so I've got my AB on my, watch what happens. See, you see that? My wax comes out. And that is what happens every time I do an AB. This is what happens with my single tip. It's come out of my top. It's literally taken the whole wax bit out of the top. It does it every time. So what I have to do is use my multi-placer, and I don't have that problem. Now, if anyone else has that problem, it probably, you know, you've come across it. You're wondering why it keeps happening. It's happening to us all. So it's because they've got that extra sticky coating of the super shiny on top. So what I tend to do is stick it on the end of my multi-placer, and then I just put it on with that, and I don't have that problem. For some reason, I only have it on my single tip and not on my end of my multi-placer. So I just stick to that. And that's just a little tip of mine that works for me. You can buy some other wax alternatives which might be okay with the ABs, but personally I always have a problem with them, so I just tend to just use my end of the multi-placer. Okay, so what I can also show you as well in the next one that we do, and I'll start off the first half an hour of it, is making some cover minders. So these, I'll make some cover minders with you and show you how you can do those and what sort of things to buy, you know, how to make them, and so easy. They're so easy. So that is going to be more or less what I'm going to just show you on today's. So I think I covered pretty much on the start setup, and it was just an hour, just slightly over an hour, to show you, like, you know, if you are someone that is here for my colouring streams, these only are a monthly thing, or I can do them to a private group of people. It's entirely up to you. I'm easy either way, but they aren't in replacement of, they're in addition to. So if you are someone that does do this, you know, this hobby on the side, this might just be something that you enjoy to sit down with and have a chat with friends in the chat. Sorry, I'm just reading chat at the same time, which is, I don't know why I do that. I read and then I'm trying to talk at the same time. Yeah, the wax ones. Now, I find a lot of residue come off my wax pencils. I have been doing them, but I prefer my multi-placer for some reason. I just found that the multi-placer works best for me, but it's entirely up to you. There's so many options. Or tweezers, but tweezers are generally for square drills. They don't really work with the rounds. They kind of slip because there's nothing to grab onto. So people do try them, but they're not always something that, you know, works. Yes, try one, Mama, and let me know. I bet you'll be saying to us that you actually really enjoyed it and you surprised yourself. Hey, Christine. I have tried another pen for the ABs, but I just found that this is better for me. I don't know. It's just how I go by. But I am here tomorrow on my normal colouring stream. As I said, these aren't in replacement. They're just for a little addition that I'm going to do once a month. And we'll work on a different canvas probably each one. So it keeps it nice and mixed up for you. And I'll spend the first half an hour of the next one making some of these. So as I said, these are little cover holders. This is one that I made. And they're just like a magnet that goes on the behind. And it keeps your cover in place for you so that you don't... Whoops. So it doesn't keep slipping up like that. But when you're done or you're still working on a section, you can put it up and then you can put the right to the top so it sticks in place for you. There's so many little things and knacks and tips and tricks, and I just love things like that. And as I said, if you've got any wax, pink wax, you can get a little tub. I just stuck a little embellishment on top, and you can put it in that as well. Get yourself some trays. I would say get a large tray over the small trays. The small trays come with nearly every diamond painting, which are these ones, but you can see the comparison difference in sizes. They're just humongous. The bigger trays are always better for me. I much prefer them. But it was just something different that we could get stuck into for a little while. So I've got my Leica set up over here. I don't know if you can see. So I've put everything beside me. You're over there. And yeah, we've got like the diamond. I'll come back so you can see. So it's on this easel, and we've got the pegs holding it, and we've also got like these pegs holding a rolled up piece so you can work on a bit at a time, and it goes all the way along, but it's nice and easy and your neck won't hurt because it is on an easel. If you have it flat on the table, you're going to have a really hard time. So it's much better for you to have something like an easel to put it on and just clip it so it doesn't have a big, like, huge amount of ache on your neck. But that's going to be it for today. Dee Dee is actually on now, and Vicky is on in 45 minutes. Right, I can put my camera back up there for you now. Sorry, I was just like, you went on a ride then. I took you on a ride because it was easy to show you. But yeah, that's what we did today, just to show you. It was just a start up. Next time I'll have the light pad behind, and we'll have a chit chat, and I'll create something like fun in the chat. So it was really nice. Thank you, everyone. You take care. I'll see you tomorrow. And have fun for the rest of the day. I'll see you no doubt. Hi, Shannon. I'll see you no doubt in Vicky's stream very shortly. Take care, everyone. I'll see you later.